as India is battling COVID-19, the number of cases has crossed the 10,000 mark. Almost half of India's districts are affected by the coronavirus. More than 7,600 cases are spread over 354 districts of India, some of them concentrated in the red hotspot zones. And I want to focus on those because the green districts on the screen are the ones where things are less affected or not affected at all. Mumbai has the highest number of COVID-19 hotspots. 381 areas have been declared as containment zones just in Mumbai. The second state which has the maximum number of hotspots is UP. It has 208 hotspots, followed by Chennai with 70 and Delhi with 47 hotspots. Remember, the number of hotspots might actually go up. So you see those two big red spots there. Those are areas with the most affected people. That includes people in Mumbai. I want to go across to India Today's Rahul Srivastav for more on this. Rahul, the next 1 week is crucial. The Prime Minister has provided a glimmer of hope of some restrictions being eased, by April the 20th. If certain criteria and guidelines are met over the next 1 week, what are these criteria? What are these guidelines? And what kind of restrictions could be lifted? Rahul.
Shiv, if you look at the four speeches of addresses to the country by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, there is a wonderful little shift which one notices. And if you see today's speech, I think there are three standout elements. One definitely is in the beginning when he said how India started preparing early. That was in response to what Congress Party and Rahul Gandhi have been saying, that it wasn't the lockdown initially was a one-size-fits-all kind of flawed attempt by the Prime Minister. It should have been different. I think the Prime Minister has addressed that issue. The second very interesting element is, Shiv, and there is one more. The second element is that he has not only said that how many cases are there, what kind of hotspot you are, but he has made adherence to the lockdown a benchmark as a future criteria for getting out of the lockdown. So he has brought the onus of getting out of the lockdown on the people now. Now that's very interesting because what he's telling the public that if you do not get out of your police station area, your kasbah, your mohalla, your district, he is breaking down the zoning of the country further deeper. That will mean that this adherence criteria will decide which way the government can go, because when you open certain restrictions, you not say, for example, allow industrial belts, then you have to look from where the areas the people will come from, which area the people will pass, whether the buses can fly in that, all those elements come in. So he has put the onus of the success or the future lockdown on the public. The second very important element is after April 20th, India will enter perhaps a very critical phase of in case there are restrictions are eased. That means social distancing protocols and battling coronavirus will also become a responsibility of, say, industrial units, of agriculturists who are getting farm laborers. So the battle till now, which was being fought by the government, will have shareholders. The industrial units who will house workers in their premises will have to ensure similar kind of effort as the government is doing. So I think that the battle is now shifting. It is becoming more broad-based than only the government fighting it or the government trying to contain it. Containment and battle has reached another level now.
Okay, another level now. Rahul, thank you very much for that. I want to put that map once again on our screens right now to show you how the country has been divided up into different zones based on what kind of COVID-19 case levels each area is experiencing. Because this is an image I want all of our viewers to remember, because it is based on these shades of orange, red and green that the proposed easing of restrictions will take place at the end of the next 1 week. That is on the 20th of April, as announced by the Prime Minister. Two of the places which have a large number of hotspots and containment zones actually happen to be Mumbai and Delhi, two of India's largest metropolitan cities. So I want to go across now to India Today's Aishwarya Paliwal, who's reporting from Delhi, and Tanushri Pandey from Mumbai. Tanushri, Mumbai has over 350 hotspots and containment areas, the largest in the country. The next 1 week is going to be crucial for Mumbai, and I hope Mumbaikars are listening, because what the Prime Minister has indicated, Tanushri, is depending on how the next 1 week goes, there could be some easing of restrictions, and that will benefit the people of Mumbai. But it's very crucial because right now cases are still rising.
Absolutely. Absolutely. With each passing day, cases are doubling up in the state of Maharashtra, and especially in Mumbai has emerged as the epicenter of COVID-19 cases, Shiv, in India. You were right, at least 381 locations have been declared as containment zones. Now, most of this area include the slums, the clusters, the packed areas of Mumbai. The slum problems in Mumbai, Shiv, is adding up to the rising cases of COVID-19. Slums like Dharavi, Govandi and Varli Koliwada, these three remain to be the most critical locations for Mumbai. In fact, these three are the ticking time bomb for the state of Maharashtra. Many cases are rapidly growing from these areas. So now, as Rahul was mentioning, Prime Minister has shifted the onus of the lockdown and the how well a state is prepping up for the lockdown to the public, and what the state government and the BMC officials are right now doing is that they have become proactive. They are preempting the situation. Fever clinics have been opened so that people who have symptoms of only fever can directly go to these clinics, and they should not go to the hospitals which are already hard pressed. Now, second thing which is being done in Mumbai is that drone mapping is being done in the packed and the cluster areas to get into the narrower lane, so that they can see that if people are taking the lockdown seriously, because Shiv, given the ground situation, social distancing doesn't really mean much for the people of slums. Now, the third thing which is being done in Maharashtra is that more and more samples are being collected. Door-to-door screening is being done. More than 8,000 samples have been collected only from the slum of Dharavi. And the fourth and the most important thing which is being done is that the BMC officials and the doctors are right now checking all those people who are in fact showing slightest of symptoms of COVID-19, and they are immediately shifting all those people to the institutional quarantine facilities in Mumbai. So these four steps are being taken preemptively, being taken by the state of Maharashtra and the BMC official to contain the spread of COVID-19 on the ground. But yes, Mumbai remains to be the worst affected city and has now become the epicenter of COVID-19, with at least 1,632 cases of COVID-19 going right now. Shiv, back to you.
Absolutely. It is really the epicenter of the COVID-19 crisis at least as far as urban India is concerned. Over 1,600 active cases there. Aishwarya, in Delhi, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Very high number of cases. The number of hotspots has actually doubled in the last couple of days. But there are some promising areas like Dilshad Garden, if I'm not mistaken, which has not seen any, fresh cases since the original ones were reported. What are you seeing happen in Delhi over the next 1 week?
Well, Shiv, we did see how the Chief Minister, in fact, Arvind Kejriwal, had a few days back that the 5 Ts is something which his government would be going forward with. And that's exactly what the Delhi government is doing. They are making sure that they are testing as many people as possible. They are also doing very stringent on-track tracing. Now, let me also tell you, Shiv, one of the reasons why we did see the spike was because of the Nizamuddin case. So definitely the Delhi government is taking this on the war footing. They are also saying that the next 1 week will be very crucial. We understand that the government is making sure that every hotspot is being checked. They are also trying to make sure that they contain it. There are several containment zones, which means that those people who are in those hotspots are not allowed to move out. So the Delhi government definitely taking this on war footing.
Thanks very much, Aishwarya and Tanushri. Stay safe. Hotspots hopefully will not increase over the next 1 week, and hopefully the people of Mumbai and Delhi can see some restrictions eased at the end of this week. April the 20th is when the Prime Minister says things will be taken stock of and maybe some decisions can be taken. It doesn't look good right now. I want to be realistic, but let's pray and hope that something turns out positive.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.